What is real? Really? I'm sure most of us have stopped at some point in life and thought, well, what is it that make things real? Make anything real? What is reality? So, what is it that makes this wooden beam real? Like, what is it? What makes this wall real? What makes this chair real? What is real about this picture? So, if you think about it a little bit, or if we don't think about it, the answer is in some way obvious, right? The thing is there because it has a being of its own, it's independent from us, and that it makes its independence known by resisting us, right? I cannot push indefinitely towards the bean. I can get a saw and stuff and manipulate it, but then I have to use force on it. So force seems to be relevant here. Resistance seems to be relevant here. On some level, or maybe at the most basic level, what is real is what resists us in some sense. And to put in a different way, if we have a dream, we can basically do whatever in that dream. And so there's nothing really that sort of opposes our will because the dream is just a reflection of what's going on within us anyway, right? It's kind of like a fantasy. Or if we just are daydreaming, right? So there might be reality involved in that in some sense, but it would still presuppose this more basic notion of reality, right? So going into the question of dreams and so on doesn't really help us in the first respect. So where I'm going with this is that this idea of something resisting us maps onto an important concept that Hegel discusses in his Science of Logic, which is objectivity. And the first being of objectivity in Hegel is what is mechanical. So you might have thought that, you might have noticed that, well, if the thing resists me, then in some sense I am also resisting it. So I too must be mechanical in some sense. So therefore we have objects here that are mechanical and relate to each other mechanically. So we're doing a course on Hegel's mechanism, and if you're interested in this question of what is reality, I heartily recommend that you check it out.